Hello, Professor Halsey here, Section 6.3 in our Zybook assignments for CEIS150. And here we're looking at interacting with file systems. And we took an operating system class, most of us, on Linux. So if you didn't get that, then you may need to brush up on what operating systems are. But they run the computer, and we can directly interact with them through the OS library functions. So you can see down here we're importing OS as a library function. And we're going to, in fact, yes, let me go through the statement. Import OS produces an interface to operating system function calls. When open, myfile.txt with the R option executes the interpreter calls an operating system function to open the file, open file on Windows. The OS module's stat method can query file information. Oh, my bad. The OS module's stat method can query the information in Windows. The get file information by handle. It provides information about the file size, access time, and more. And when the OS remove method executes, the interpreter calls on the operating system function delete file, myfile.txt, which removes myfile.txt from the hard disk. And that was cute. They have a little movement there in the animation. A programmer should consider the portability of a program across different operating systems to avoid scenarios where the program behaves correctly on the programmer's computer but crashes on another. Portability is the ability to access an item easily from multiple locations. Must be considered when reading and writing files outside the executing program's directory, since file path representations often differ between operating systems. So the three that we've looked at, well, just talked about in general, Windows, Mac, and Linux, all have three completely different ways to access files. If they were all the same, then each of these would work the same. But since they're not, then we have to obey each of their requirements for using their commands. In Windows, the path to a file is represented as subdirectory //bat_mobile.jpg. But on a Mac, the path subdirectory //bat_mobile.jpg. The character between directories, 2 backslashes or 1 / is called the path separator, and using the incorrect path separator may result in the file not being found. So if you're trying to read it with 1 in your code and it's not matching what's on the operating system of the computer that they're trying to run it on, then it's not going to work. Common errors to reduce the program's portability by hard-coding file paths as string literals with operating system specific path separators. To help reduce such errors, good practice is to use the OS path module, which contains many portable functions for handling the file paths. One of the most useful functions is OS path join, which concatenates the arguments using the correct path separator for the current operating system. Instead of writing the literal path, and then they give a path, the programmer should write path equals OS path join, and then the subdirectory and Batmobile. So there's a way to code it correctly so that it will be portable and it will work on Windows, Linux, or Mac. Okay. Using OS path join to create a portable file path string, and they give an example here of doing that. Again, take these examples and put them in your toolbox. Make sure you run them so that you know how they work. Okay, here we'll look at portable file paths. Fill in the arguments to OS path join to assign file path as subdirectory and output text. All right, so we just had an example up here of that join, ospath.join, and we'll put in the, I believe, I don't do a lot of this, so let me try subdirectory and the output.txt. It didn't like me using my single quotations. I'm supposed to use double. Oops. Yeah, I gotta blow it up sometime just so I can see where those little things are. They're so small. There we go. Okay. So it has to be in double quotes. What is returned by OS path join? Sounds, car, honk MP3 on Windows. Use quotes in the answer. C:/ sounds, cars, honk, .mp3. Path separator on Windows is, that's what I used. And I put in quotes, so let me go show me, oh, was that it over here? And I thought it was wanting the sounds, cars, okay, I didn't need the C:/ there we go. And I hate to differ, but okay. Well, because it's based on what is returned. What is returned by OS path joins on a Mac? Okay, so I'm going to cheat a little bit there and copy that one and bring it over here and paste it. And I'm going to take those two, backspace, and then come in and with a /, and there we go. Okay, and there's more path functions. There's a split, exist, is file, get size. Okay, explore the links at the end of the section of all the functions in the OS and OS path modules. Okay, so here we're looking at using our split command, and we'd end up with the division in between Microsoft and the MS Word. What does the call ospath.isFile return? Okay, that's Here is a directory listing. There's no file name in it, so it's going to return a false. And like they told us up there, OS path gives us the size and bytes of the file at path. In this case, is path strings. That's why we're using that variable. A programmer checks every file and or subdirectory of a specific part of a file system, considering the following directory structure organized by year, month, and day. The OS walk function walks a directory tree like the one above, visiting each subdirectory in the specified path. The following example walks a user-specified year above the directory tree. Okay. The OS walk function is used as the iterable object in the for loop. You can see the loop here as it's going through the OS walk through the path. The second, did I get that right? The first item, dir name, contains the path to the current directory. The second item, subdirs, is a list of all the subdirectories in that current directory. The third item, files, is a list of all the files residing in that directory. A programmer might use OS walk while searching for specific files within a directory tree and the exact path is unknown. Another task is to filter files based on their file extensions, which are a convention used to indicate the type of data that the file holds. Okay. And there's more information for us here on using OS commands and information from the operating system. Have fun exploring that area. Join me back soon for 6.4.